Wellness isn't just about doing cat yoga and drinking alt milks. Sometimes you just need a refreshing sleep to help you feel better. Good quality sleep is linked to general health, mental well-being, and even avoiding serious long-term illnesses, so using a sleep tracker to check you're getting enough rest can be a genuine help. Hello guys, in today's video we're taking a look at the 5 best sleep trackers of 2022. And if you want more information, we also put the links in the description box down below. Thanks. Starting up our list with number 5, we've got the Amazfit GTS 2 Mini. Amazfit's sleep tracking is extremely detailed when you consider the cost of its smartwatches, and the company has big ambitions when it comes to sleep analysis. This fitness tracker watch adopts a borderless design featuring carefully curved 2.5D glass to enhance your most fashionable outfits. With a light 1.09 ounces, a thickness of 0.31 inches, and a skin-friendly silicone strap, this smartwatch allows you to enjoy the lightness of time. Coming with a 1.55-inch always-on AMOLED screen, meaning your display will be exciting, vibrant, and practical whenever you check the time. The fully optimized battery management system provides up to 21 days of endurance on basic usage and 14 days on typical usage, which makes it get rid of the anxiety brought on by constant charging and keeps the energy flowing. It uses the heart rate sensor to study sleep stages and will track REM, and uses the device's SpO2 sensor to keep track of blood oxygen at night and offers a sleep breathing quality score. And it also has a trick up its sleeve. Unlike most other sleep trackers, it will also log naps. The Zepp app also has loads of insights on sleep, showing your stats for time asleep and deep sleep in context with other users to try and add context to the data. Our only beef with Amazfit's sleep tracking is that we feel it generally overestimates time asleep, possibly due to a lack of sensitivity. For example, if we're in bed for 8 hours, Withings and Fitbit brands will usually track 6.5 to 7 hours of actual sleep between tossing and turning. Actually, the GTS 2 Mini usually reports closer to the full 8 hours, and the sleep scores are consequently much better. For our money, that makes it less useful, but it's still fine for establishing trends. In short, there's a lot to like, and the tracking is better than 90% of budget smartwatches and fitness trackers out there. But however, it's not a gold standard device. Next up at number 4, we got the Polar Vantage V2. The Polar Vantage V2 is a sports watch first and foremost, but it's also a watch that pays close attention to the importance of sleep in relation to recovery and helping you get the most out of your training. The V2 measurements are 3.35 by 3.74 by 4.92 inches in size and weight of 9.52 ounces and packed with an always-on color touch display with Gorilla Glass. It's got 1.2 inches screen size with a resolution of 240 by 240 and a 230 mAh LiPo battery, which make the battery life up to 20 hours in training modes like GPS and wrist-based heart rate. The V2 uses the onboard accelerometer to determine when you're asleep, just like other smartwatches and sports watches. It then generates a raft of data and insights. It will give you a breakdown to show you duration, sleep, and awake times, plus an overall score for your sleep. It also includes a nightly recharge feature that delves deeper into the recovery of your automatic nervous system. It was pretty reliable in detecting sleep and wake times in our testing and clocked interruptions as well, while the overall sleep score tended to match how we felt. These rich sleep tracking features do seem to come at the expense of battery life based on the kind of drain we saw on the Vantage V2 when we woke up in the morning to check on battery status. If you can live with charging after around 5 days as opposed to the 7 days from Polar promises in return, you'll get more detailed and reliable sleep tracking. It also tries to put your sleep in a better context of what it means for your training as well. It's also available on cheaper watches like the Polar Ignite 2 and the Polar Vantage M2, if you want those extra sleep stats for less than the price. For the best combination of sleep tracking combined with training and recovery insights, it is the V2 that you're going to need. At number 3, we got the Garmin Venu 2. Sleep tracking wasn't exactly one of Garmin's strengths, but it has introduced new first-beat algorithms with the Venu 2, and it's proven to be an excellent sleep monitor during our review. The Venu 2 size at 1.8 by 1.8 by 0.48 inches and 8 ounces in weight, and it can suit your style with a smartwatch that's available in 2 colors and featuring a bright touchscreen AMOLED display with a battery life of up to 11 days in smartwatch mode. As well as tracking sleep duration, it will also offer a breakdown of sleep stages including REM, deep and light sleep, and wake-up times. It will distill that all into a single score and offer a little analysis of how you slept. It will also keep tabs on respiration rate, stress levels, and blood oxygen levels as you sleep. However, using the pulse-ox sensor to deliver the latter does have a notable drain on the battery. It breaks down the overall sleep score and rates the different stages of your sleep time. You'll know if you've registered excellent REM sleep time or if you recorded a good quality of deep sleep. As always, you can view sleep trends over a period of time to see if there's a pattern to when you often have good or bad sleep and start to correlate that with your training. However, if you are not quite as advanced as what Polar offers in that respect, it feels like moves are being made to help show a connection between training and sleep and that all-important recovery time. From an accuracy perspective, the Venu 2 performed well for monitoring bedtime and now with additional insights into stress, energy levels, and thinking more about the quality of sleep. Garmin is starting to dedicate the kind of features to one of the most important aspects of your life when you're not working hard in the gym or putting in lung-busting marathon training. Up next at number 2, we've got the Withings ScanWatch. The Withings ScanWatch has finally gone on sale in the US and has finally received approval for its ECG-based heart rate monitoring. It's also a sleek hybrid you can turn to when you want a better sense of your quality of sleep. The ScanWatch comes at 9.45 by 1.51 by 0.52 inches in size and weight at 58 grams and packs with a P-mold screen featuring a rechargeable battery that lasts up to 30 days. It's capable of tracking sleep duration and the time spent in the key deep, light, and awake stages. It will also score duration, depth, regularity of bedtimes, and interruptions. You don't get the ability to view REM sleep stage data, however. With that heart rate on board, you can also monitor average sleep hearing rate, and there's an SpO2 sensor to monitor breathing disturbances, which could help detect the sign of sleep apnea. Those sleep disturbances are scored on a color-coded scale. Unless you're someone who hates having anything on their wrist in bed, the ScanWatch's slim physique makes it comfortable to wear to sleep. There's an alarm as well, so you can be woken by a gentle vibration on your wrist instead of blaring noise. In our testing, accuracy wasn't perfect, but it's not terribly far from Fitbit standard. The data is easy to digest, but sadly, the insights aren't quite as meaty as we'd like. However, if you're looking for something that's good at the basics when it comes to sleep, the ScanWatch is by no means a bad call. What you'll get with the ScanWatch over other Withings hybrids is that SpO2 sensor, which might not be a deal breaker for everyone. But if you want a sleek sleep tracker with additional health insights, that's what you will get from here. The last product on our list is the Fitbit Sense. When it comes to tech, the Fitbit Sense is the best wearable sleep tracker on the market right now, and we've tested it extensively. It's light on the wrist and won't get in your way, thanks to that 1.59 by 1.59 by 0.49 inches in size and 1.06 ounces in weight. Even better, it uses the same sleep tracking technology as the rest of the Fitbit line. Fitbit Sleep Stages means you can get a daily look at your light, deep, REM, and wake times, and you can still check in on how your night compares to the last month and other people your age. The Sense is built with a tri-wavelength HR sensor on board and uses a relative SpO2 sensor to unlock estimated oxygen variation while you sleep. This is a measure of the oxygen in your blood, and large swings can be a sign of disorders like sleep apnea. It tracks sleep stages and the time spent in each stage, as well as your heart rate throughout the night and how much you've tossed and turned that into a sleep score. Fitbit Premium users can see a breakdown of how that score is calculated in more granular detail. Generally, we found the Fitbit Sense to produce the most reliable and actionable data of any wrist-based sleep tracker. The data can seem a little harsh, often chopping 8 hours in bed down to just 6 hours of sleep. But you can easily see lifestyle variables in the data better than other sleep trackers. On the Sense, features like the breakdown of duration, sleep stages, heart rate via sleep, plus percentage under resting heart rate, and estimated oxygen variation requires signing up to Fitbit Premium. If you care about your sleep and the other health metrics Fitbit's Health Watch is capable of delivering, then you'll want it on Premium. In return, you will get something that you can take to bed and get reliable, insightful sleep data.